I'm gonna give you the ultimate pancake recipe that you're gonna love. You're probably gonna use it for the rest of your life. It's the easiest thing ever. So let's do this. It starts here, and your kind of weighing apparatus is a regular tea coffee mug, right? If yours is a bit different, it doesn't matter. As long as you use the same mug for the flour and the milk, the equation works perfectly. So to make it, it's super simple. Go in with 1 heaped mug of self-raising flour. Then we go in with 1 mug of whole milk. And then we go in with 1 beautiful free-range egg. And then a little pinch of salt. So we'll whisk that up until it's nice and smooth. You can knock this recipe back down, just make it into a thin batter. So just stir that in and let down the consistency so it really easily runs off the back of a spoon, right? Like double cream. Then we take a little bit of butter and then just put a thin layer of pancake batter in there, move it around like that. And as it cooks, it kind of peels back and it gets crispy. And then once it's golden, come on, do your little toss. Let's put that thin pancake straight onto there like that. That is my 1 cup pancake recipe. We're doing the most beautiful, fluffy, American-style pancakes, and the recipe works every single time. And this gets me big brownie points, doesn't it, girls?
Yeah.
Who wants to be the whisker?
Me.
Who wants to be the pourer-inner?
Me.
Okay, just hold that cup up, Pops. This is a regular, as you can see, sort of teacup. That's your measurement, right? If it's a bit smaller or bigger, it doesn't matter because the milk and the flour will be the same measurement. So what I want you to do, Danny, is just pour some flour and fill that cup up. That's self-raising flour, so that's going to allow it to be fluffy and bubbly and spongy and go about 1 centimetre thick. Just run your finger off like that. There you go. Make it flat on top. That's perfect. It couldn't have been more perfect. Then pour it in that bowl. There you go. Then do exactly the same with the milk, honey bunny. So that's basically your measurement. It's a cup measurement. There you go. And then see if you can put that in there without spilling it. Careful, careful, careful. Yes. Just put a little pinch of salt in there. Okay, and then 1 egg. Yes. Now, Mrs. Whisker, can you whisk for me, please? And do little movements to start with, and then big movements when it gets mixed up. And the nice thing is that basically you can kind of spike the flavour. So if you stop there, darling, I'm just going to grate in some pear, core and all. Everything goes in. That's nice. And just stir that up for me, please, sweet pea. I'm going to cut a little bit of butter off. Pop that in the pan here. And girls, just do us 3 little piles in there. There you go. Love to see the sharing going on. There you go. Beautifully done. You can almost see the bubbles come to the top. As soon as it looks kind of heavenly and lovely like that, just get under there gently and just commit to it and go 1, 2, 3, like that, and you can just press it down. 1, 2, 3. The thing about this is 1 cup, 1 egg, pinch of salt, mix it up, whatever fruit or no fruit, in the pan, fluffy, 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 looks lovely. And look, can you see how happy they are? Tell me what kind of flavours you can do.
Raspberry, banana,
Yeah.
blueberries, blackberries, strawberries.
Pig's bum. Pig's bum?
No.
Pig's bum pancakes is delicious. Have you never tried pig's bum pancakes?
No.
Okay, so there's the first one. And, you know, literally 3 tablespoons will be more than enough to get these girls going. Should we cook some more?
Yeah.
Let's put a little bit more butter in. Who's the best cook, Mummy or Daddy? Just remember that Daddy knows Santa Claus more, okay?
Both. Both.
You have to choose one.
I can't.
Who cooks the best cakes?
You
Who cooks the best pasta dishes?
do. You. What about eggs? Mummy's good at eggs.
Oh yeah, who does the best eggs?
Mummy. He does. You.
You ready for these?
Yeah.
Okay, madam. That's basically what you get. A really lovely, sort of thick, fluffy, beautiful pancake. Put a nice bit of yoghurt on the back here. Just there. And then get some honey. That's probably enough honey for you, honey bunny. That's your one, missus. And there you go, a beautiful, easy, win-win every single time fluffy pancake. You know, that's enough for about 6 to 8 kids, 4 adults easily. Is that nice, Pops?
Yeah.
How nice?
So nice.
We're gonna make beautiful, fluffy, gluten-free pancakes. So simple, you just do that. So once you've whipped that up and it's nice and thick, we're ready to cook straight away. You can give the pan a little kiss of olive oil and a tiny little bit of butter. You can do big pancakes or fritters, or you can do small ones. So after a minute and a half, you can see the little bubbles coming to the surface. Just get your little palette knife and then just flip over like that. Just take a little bit of butter and just rub it just so it shines. So look, you can see it's gold on both sides. I love serving them with compote. You know, you can do some nice nuts or seeds. In this case, it's some almonds, a little bit of pistachio. If you want to do a little drizzle of honey, that's pretty beautiful as well. Lots of love, guys.
Hi guys, it's me Buddy, and today I'm going to show you how to make some savoury spinach pancakes. So I'm going to make a little bit of a salad for my pancakes. So remember, knives are sharp and you've always got to have an adult around you when you're cooking. Me, I have loads of adults around me. There you go. Okay, so we've got cherry tomatoes. They made tomatoes round for a reason, for being annoying. I'm going to try a tip that I saw on YouTube. Can I have 2 plates and a knife, please, Jodine? Thank you, Jodine. We're going to try the hack to try and cut tomatoes quicker. We're going to place it down there because it's very stable on that way. So this is supposed to be quicker than just chopping them singularly. So we're going to place them down so the 2 plates are facing each other. So let's see if it actually works. So we're going to get a long knife, we're going to place it in, and then we're just going to slice, use the length of the knife. Don't press too hard. So guys, we're going to see the end result. Oh my god. It actually worked. Use this hack. Buddy's stamp of approval. So we chopped up all of our tomatoes. We're just going to put them in our salad plate. Next for our salad, we're going to chop up our spring onions. I'm going to now we're into our corn. You just put your hand on the top here and we just go down like that. And look at that. So we're going to get a handful of spinach leaves and we're just going to put it in there. There's leftover spinach here because we're going to use it in the pancake. So we're going to get some coriander, about a handful. I just like cutting it up into small pieces. Some people think coriander tastes a bit like soap, but it's very delicious and a very nice herb. Is it a herb? I hope it's a herb. Jodie, is that a herb? It's a herb. It's a herb. Just sprinkle it in there. We've got a lime here. So I'm going to do a hack here. When you roll it, it bursts the packets of the juice, and it will make it a lot easier to squeeze out and a lot more juicier. So I'm just going to do maybe half and a half of the other half. A lot of halves. A half of a half is a quarter. No. Big brain. So I like. So. River, please be quiet. So we're just going to get a small pinch of salt and a little pinch of pepper. We have some olive oil here. We're just going to drizzle a bit here. That's plenty. Get all of it mixed together. So this salad definitely gets the Buddy stamp of approval. Very easy. And we're going to use that as a kind of like a stuffer in our pancakes. So now let's get into the main event. Let's make the spinach pancake batter. So we're going to use a blender to make the batter. So it's quite a simple recipe. All we need is some spinach, a cup of self-raising flour, a cup of milk, and 1 egg. So, first thing, we're going to put the flour in. There we go. Then we're going to put the milk in, just a cup. Let's not spill it. Let's just clean that up because we're good boys. So we're going to just crack our egg in now. Did you know that if you lay on an egg like this, it would not break? It's much more stronger like that. So we're going to do an experiment here. we're gonna squeeze this and it's not gonna burst. River, what are you doing? I'm doing, my fact is proven right. We're just gonna crack it like that. We're gonna put all of that spinach in there. I say we put about 85 grams or 90 grams in here. So I need my special helper, Mr. River, to help us wazz this thing up and make a lovely batter. Okay, this is my brother. Say hi.
Hi.
Now I have to talk really loudly. You probably can't hear me. What does it look like? So we've made our batter here. I'm just gonna add a little bit of pepper and some seasoning. Just season it a bit more. So we had a clean down and now we're gonna make our spinach pancakes. We've got our pan and it's at a medium heat. Make sure there's always adults around you when you're working with fire and heat. We're just going to oil our pan. And now we've got our ladle. I'm just gonna go in there and I'm just going to just kind of make it like a pancake. And then what we can use with our spatula, we can kind of just loosen it for when you flip it. See? Perfecto. It smells really good. It looks like a vegetable pancake. I'm just gonna get some cottage cheese and then we're just gonna get a handful of our lovely salad and just place it there. So I don't really like cottage cheese, but this is for River, and I know he loves cottage cheese. So I'm gonna go and give this to River.
I love spinach pancakes. Thanks, buddy.
I'm going to give you the most delicious pancake recipe that is guaranteed perfect every single time. And this one is a hit for the weekend, breakfast, brunch, and you're going to love it. I'm going to make banana pancakes that are fluffy, American style, and you can make them in literally 5-10 minutes, easy peasy. So get a large non-stick pan and put it on a medium heat, and then on with the batter. It is so simple. So get yourself a regular builder's mug, and this is the measure that makes it so easy to remember. So we're going to use self-raising flour, but the first healthy swap is going from white flour to whole wheat flour, which has literally 3 times the amount of fiber. It's brilliant. You don't just get health, you get flavor. So this will give you a more tasty pancake, trust me. Fill the same cup with milk, right to the top, and then pour it in. Whatever milk you use at home, we're gonna go in with 1 egg, 1 beautiful free-range egg, okay? So give that batter a nice little mix up, and then a little level teaspoon of cinnamon for flavor, whisk it up. That's gonna be delicious. That's it, that is your batter. So simple, it couldn't be easier. You can see that the color is darker, and it's gonna be more malty in flavor, so really delicious. Next up, the bananas. 3 bananas is what we're gonna take. And bananas, they're a powerhouse of nutrition. Fiber, potassium, energy, amazing, a great start to the day, for sure. Peel those 3 bananas, cut down the length of the banana, get your knife in, carefully cut it all the way down the length, like that. So I'm gonna take a tiny bit of olive oil, and I'm gonna put the banana in that oil, just move it around, and for like 1.5 to 2 minutes, we're gonna get it just frying and caramelizing and getting it gooey and gorgeous. And then I'll add the pancake batter. And this is enough for 6. If you were to have any leftover batter, keep it. What you could do, and I love to do, is make it savory. So put in some chilies, some feta cheese, some sweet corn, some chopped spinach with a salad, amazing. If that's caramelizing, we're in a good place. Yes! And that's guaranteeing you the most gorgeous toffee banana flavor. You're gonna love it. So take some of this batter. I'm gonna put 3 dessert spoons over the top of the banana so it cooks into it. That's the genius bit, right? It will start to cook about 2 minutes and you'll get little bubbles appearing on the surface. And once you get 2 or 3 of those, you know that it's going to be nice and golden on the other side, and then we'll simply confidently flip it over. So while that's cooking, Let's stack up our bananas. Then the little twist in the story is a packet of fruit and nuts. Guys, this is gonna make all the difference. Just get yourself a handful, and in here we've got like the peanuts, we've got the almonds. Now, of course, you can put it through the food processor, but just chop it and just run the knife through it time and time again. And that pancake's had a couple of minutes now, and you can either get under it, or if you're confident, flip it. And then give it about 2 minutes. Absolutely beautiful. To go with that, some lovely yogurt. Pancakes are looking great. Get your pancake, plonk it right in the middle. And then we're gonna go in with just a spoon of that Greek yogurt. Look at that. Then the fruit and nuts is just a wicked combo. Get some beautiful runny honey. This is orange blossom honey. Give it a little drizzle over the pancake. Look at that, so beautiful. Just a little shake of the cinnamon. So there you go, lovely people. A brilliant breakfast or brunch. Banana fluffy pancakes with yogurt, fruit and nuts, and honey. Delicious. Right, let's try some. So simple, so delicious. There's nothing to not love about this. That little kick of cinnamon, so good. And actually, we're so used to eating bananas fresh and raw. When they're cooked, another level, another level. Delicious, healthier, and affordable. This one is a cracker, a beautiful sweet potato and sweet corn pancake, hit up with beautiful feta cheese, avocado, fried egg, and a little jalapeno salsa. It's a brilliant breakfast, lunch, brunch, dinner, whatever you want it to be, it can be. So let's do it. It's very, very simple. First up, sweet potato, 500 grams here, really nutritious. It's a great swap out for potatoes, full of the good stuff. I just literally prick it with a fork, scrub it in a microwave, 10 minutes, and then when you burst it open, look at that. Amazing color, flavor, nuttiness, you're gonna love it. Now, sweet corn, I've got a regular 200 gram tin here, and we're gonna go into this bowl, right, juice and all. Now this tin is gonna also double up as scales to weigh out the flour, self-raising flour. So fill that tin up, that goes straight into here. Mix this up, then we're gonna go in with 2 eggs, okay? So lovely free-range eggs, a little pinch of salt and pepper. Mix that up, that's making your basic batter, but I wanna add more veggies to it to make it more delicious. So take the sweet potato, and just roughly chop it up. The skin is really sweet and nutty, so don't feel you have to peel it. Throw that in to the batter. And look, this is all about getting more of the good stuff into our diets because it's delicious. So mix that up. And then last but not least, I'm gonna get some feta cheese. So I'm using about 50 grams, and I'll take half of that and just crumble it into this batter. That's gonna give it beautiful color. It's gonna be delicious. My kids love it, I love it. So it's a kind of nice thing to do. So I've got a large non-stick pan on a medium high heat. I'll just put a little bit of olive oil into that pan. So this is enough for 4 portions, okay? You get 2 chunky pancakes each. I'm just gonna do 1 portion at the moment, but you can do 2 easily at a time. The great thing about this recipe is if you've kind of got a lazy breakfast or brunch, you know, you can do yourself some, do some for your missus. If kids turn up one by one, you can do it bit by bit. It's lovely. But what you want to do is cook it for about 2.5 minutes on each side on a medium-high heat until it's golden, crisp, and delicious. And then when it comes to the salsa, I've got a brilliant little hack. So look, this is typical jalapenos that you'll get in a jar in the supermarket. But if you wazz it up in a liquidizer, you make your very own jalapeno sauce, salsa. It's a really great little hack. So I'm gonna get myself a nice avocado. Per person, we're gonna have 1/4 of an avocado and just kind of slice it into like centimeter chunks. Really nice, heart-healthy fats, which is great. Then I'm gonna take some of that beautiful jalapeno salsa that you've made, a few nice little coriander leaves, just sort of pick them off, nice and fresh. I give them a little wash in cold water. So it's a really simple little salad. Of course, if you wanna get other ways to get more veg into that, you could finely slice or chop up some tomatoes, delicious. Let's have a look at our beautiful pancake here. Get a little fish slice, turn it over, look at that color. So when you turn the pancakes, just give them a little press down with your palette knife. And once you've done that, if you've got a nice big pan like this, we can crack an egg in and fry it. So in the pan we go. We'll have a little pinch of salt, pepper, Let that tick away for a couple of minutes. I've basically got nothing else to do, so I can make a cup of tea, a cocktail, margarita. If you look at the fritter now, you can see it's just getting sizzly, golden. Get under there, flip it over. 30 seconds on the other side until softly cooked. Happy days. So let's serve up, guys. Golden and delicious. And if I just tear it in half, you can see the little pops of feta cheese. It's steamy, it's delicate. The egg is nice and lightly cooked. We've got a fantastic little salsa. Look at the colours, guys. Just brilliant. Really nice. Just a little bit of feta cheese. That is a thing of beauty. And of course, it wouldn't be right without cutting the egg yolk. Look at that. Oozy, beautiful. I'm so excited to try it. And it's a great way, most importantly, to get 2 of your 5 fruit and veg in your diet every day. Brilliant. Right, enough talking. Let's get amongst it. The very subtle heat from that jalapeno sauce. Wow, really good. What's really cool about this is my little River, 5 years old, loves it. All right, maybe not the chili sauce. He goes mad if I do that. But Buddy likes the chili sauce. So, you know, it's a moving target. So there you go. A little bit of joy, a little bit of sunshine that could be in your life. You won't regret it. It's a great recipe and so simple.